Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is going to be a very quick video. I just kind of wanted to address everyone's questions and concerns that I've been getting through DMs and emails, kind of asking, what's going on with the internet troll? How are things progressing with all of that crap? And so I just wanted to address that really quickly and also kind of point out something that I'm going to have to actually retract one of my statements. So let's go ahead and start with the retraction of what I need to retract. So the other day I was talking with my husband about what is going on and has been going on for the past week or so with this internet troll. And, I was explaining to him what this guy's, accusations are, making these false claims that I changed my name based on a comic book character. And then his claims that I knew what 1111 was way back in 2011, just because of a YouTube channel that I still have, but that I signed up for in 2011. I think that was the date. Yeah, 2011. But I didn't actually start creating content for that channel until way later. So, but anyway, I was explaining all that to my husband, and it's kind of funny, but my husband says, well, he goes, I know for sure it wasn't in 2011. He goes, but I'm pretty sure you didn't change your name in 2014. And I was like, well, what are you talking about? Because that's when we got married, and I changed my name after we got married. And he said, yes, 2014 is when we got married, and you were going to change your name then. He goes, but if you remember, when we got back from the trip, we were looking at our finances. You looked up to see what it was going to cost to legally change your name. And because we had spent so much money on our trip to Santa Fe, that we decided to wait until after Christmas, because we knew that we had Christmas coming up. I had to buy gifts for my family. He had to buy gifts for his family. And well, I say like we bought them separately. I mean, obviously we bought them together, but we had to get gifts for my family, gifts for his family. And so we just knew that we were going to, kind of be hit with another big expense by the end of the year. So we decided to hold off. And I was like, oh my God, like, you're right. Like in my head, I was thinking that I just did everything in order right after we got married. So I went and pulled up the court document from when I filed to change my name. And it's right here. I'm going to show it to you guys. So as you can see, it says District Court of Tulsa County, State of Oklahoma. It's been stamped my full name before I legally changed it, Garrick Todd Staggs. And I'm changing it to Garrick Todd King. Shows that I was born in Pryor, Oklahoma on 9/2/1973. And the change of name requested is because marriage. Do you see that? Marriage. That is why I changed my name. Okay? Not because of some fucking comic book character, but because King is my husband's last name. So again, but if you look, it says June 29th, 2015. Now, I couldn't remember why I waited so late into the year to do it. And of course, my husband had to remind me that right after Christmas, we were hit with another big expense because one of our dogs ended up having a kidney stone that needed to be removed. And so she had to have surgery. And that was a pretty hefty cost. So, but regardless, you can see right here, I changed my name in 2015, and the reason was because of marriage. Has nothing to do with a comic book character. So, and I still stand absolutely 100% until the day I die that I did not know what 1111 was in the year 2011. Okay. I signed up for a YouTube account, actually a Google account, and then, connected it to YouTube. And so the date that my troll is claiming that I knew is merely the date I joined YouTube or Google, when I signed up, not the date that content was added or that a channel was created. So again, there you have it. Now let's move on. I want to show you guys something. Well, actually, before I go on, I do want to make this statement too. As my trolls claim is that I knew what 11/11 was in 2011, okay? If I was going to fabricate this story, why wouldn't I have chosen 2011, okay? Because that would fall into the whole line of the 11, seeing the 11 connection. So if I was fabricating something, why wouldn't I have chosen a date like that, to try to suggest that there was even more, connections than than what was really there. So again, you have to look at what this guy's doing, and regardless of how many times I have told this person the truth and explained to them, he won't let it go. He absolutely won't let it go. And it's ridiculous. So thankfully, YouTube is on my side, and they removed his video, which I want to show you here. So clicking this link, it now pulls up this page that says this video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Garrett King. That is correct. I filed a copyright infringement against him because he was showing my documents in his video. And I'm not stupid. I copyright my material so that if anybody attempts to steal it, I have a copyright claim on it. So they removed his video. But I want to show you guys something else. Not only did they remove his video, but they terminated his entire account. And the reason is, it says this account has been terminated due to a violation of YouTube's policy prohibiting impersonation. Okay. So who is he impersonating? That's interesting. So his account has been removed and his stupid video has been removed. He has put videos on a site called Odyssey, but I am working with them to also have any video in which he is showing. I don't care if he's defaming me. I mean, he can say whatever he wants. It doesn't mean what he's saying is true. But he is not legally allowed to show my documents on his videos. So I have filed copyright claims through Odyssey against this guy as well. Now, I have also filed a police report against this guy just because of his shady nature. The way that he went about things. This guy literally came onto my channel, called me a liar, and said that I was full of crap. Then goes to my Instagram page, my personal Instagram page, which at the time was open to the public. Okay. Anybody could have gone and looked at any of my personal photos, requested to follow me, whatever. So if he wanted to go to my Instagram page and try to dig up more evidence or whatever, he could have. But obviously there was nothing there. But he didn't just go to my personal Instagram page and look. He tried to follow me. He didn't try. He did, because my Instagram was open to the public. So he just clicked follow. And as soon as I saw it, it said, you have a new follower. And as soon as I saw his picture, I knew it was the same guy. I mean, hopefully it was, because, he was terminated for impersonation. So who knows? He could be impersonating somebody completely different. Who knows? But I did recognize the image as being it's the same person that was in his YouTube profile picture. So I blocked him, because who Who goes publicly and calls you a liar and says that you're full of crap and then wants to go and follow you? I mean, that makes no sense to me. So I was getting very creepy stalker type vibes from this person. And other people have said the same thing. Now, this is where Gematria really starts to prove how useful of a tool it really is. So I want to show you guys some stuff. I took this troll's name, which is Stephen J. Graham. I'm not going to show his picture or pull up any of his bull crap, but I will state his name. And I wanted to research his name through Gematria and see what kind of connections came up. And two of them were particularly scary. That's why I filed the police report. But I want to show you guys this stuff. So Stephen J. Graham gives the value of 1667. Okay. And I'm just going to copy these and show you. Just going to paste it right in here. See how Stephen J. Graham 1667. This is using the Jewish cipher. And I'm only using the Jewish cipher on this. So it gives you the value of 1667. Okay. But these phrases that I was finding, I will find you. I will kill you. Evidence revealer. Okay. That's what he thinks he is. He thinks that he's revealing some kind of evidence against me that claims or proves that I'm lying. Okay. He has basically called himself, an evidence revealer. He has changed his whole, this is how sick this guy is. He has changed his whole account on Odyssey from being business videos to trying to discredit me. Okay. He's changed his entire focus. This is supposed to be a businessman. Okay. A guy that helps small businesses start up their internet business or whatever. If that is your main job, then how are you able to change your entire focus to what he's calling revealing the 2058 PSYOP? Okay. So yeah, so he's calling himself an evidence revealer. That came up in Gematria. Now, so he's claiming to be an evidence revealer, but also the phrase vague and false accusations come up. Also the phrase, the only thing I care about is not caring. And that's exactly how this guy comes off. He has been told the truth. I have explained everything to him. He just doesn't care. His sole purpose and intent is to try to discredit me. Now, that, folks, is what a true government PSYOP does. They don't attack the body of the work. Excuse me. I almost choked on my own spit. They don't attack the body of the work. They attack the person themselves. Because if they can discredit you, then it's just a chain reaction. If they can discredit you, it discredits your work. And that's what he's trying to do. Okay. And in one of his videos, he pulled up where he had watched portions of my videos. Okay. Not all of them. He didn't watch any of them all the way through. He just watched like the very beginnings, and that was it. And if you ever, which you won't see it on YouTube, but when you watch his first video that he puts out, the way that he says it, when he says, this guy's full of shit, like there's such a tone in his voice that he had me pegged as guilty before I was proven innocent. And shouldn't it be innocent before proven guilty? Not to this guy, because the only thing he cares about is not caring. All right. Now I want to show you, I just want to show you that I'm not making any of these phrases up. So again, his name gives the value of 1667. So I'm just going to copy each one of these. And we're going to put it over here. So remember, 1667, I will find you, also gives the value 1667. The other one was I will kill you, also gives the value of 1667. And let's see, what was the other one? The other one was evidence revealer, 1667. Now that's what he claims to be now, is an evidence revealer. He's going to reveal that this whole 2058 thing is just a government psyop. Such crap. And so evidence revealer, 1667. And then the other one was vague and false accusations, which is exactly what he's doing. Okay. So he's claiming I knew what 1111 meant way back in 2011. And he's claiming that I changed my name off of a freaking comic book character named Garrett King. I never even knew that there was a comic book character named Garrett King. There you have it. So vague and false accusations. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Okay. Vague and false accusations also gives the value of 1667. And lastly, the only thing I care about is not caring. Also gives the value of 1667. So this is the reason I wanted to show you this, is because it really begins to show you how Gematria works and these connections that you can find. So, you know, here we have someone claiming to be an evidence revealer, but yet we're also getting the statement that vague and false accusations, you know, the only thing I care about is not caring. And then the creepy ones, you know, I will find you, I will kill you. I mean, that's, it's a little spooky. It's a little scary. And, you know, I don't put anything past anyone these days. And especially someone who is behaving and acting the way that he is. I mean, he has multiple YouTube channels. He has multiple websites all over the internet that people have shared with me, showing where he claims to be the owner of this business and this business and this business. But all of the businesses, like all of the websites are like they're not in business anymore. So it really starts to look like a giant cover up on his side, or it's a front for something else. I mean, who knows? I do appreciate all of you out there who did send me information and who went and started looking up this guy. But yeah, I mean, and his claims that he lives in, what was it, Guatemala or someplace, but then people have sent me stuff showing that he lives in Chandler, Arizona. Someone else sent me something showing that he lives somewhere up in Philadelphia. So who knows where this guy, he could be my next door neighbor. Well, I know who my next door neighbors are, but he could live 6 houses down for all I know. You know, I don't know who lives 6 houses down. So who knows where this guy really is? That's why I wanted to file a police report in case something ever does happen. It's a report has been made. You know, if I have to keep, dealing with harassment from this guy, I have a police report. So it's on record. That's what I wanted, to have something on record. So that's where we stand. Gotten his ass shut down on YouTube and slowly working with the Odyssey website to, I'm not looking to terminate his account, but, you can't go showing my personal work in your videos. It's copyright infringement, and I will have you taken down. You can make all kinds of videos that you want, saying anything you want about me. You shouldn't, because it's defamation of character, can get you sued. But I don't frankly give a shit. But you can't show my work, okay? Only I can do it, and only I can give permission to people to do so. So regardless. So I just wanted to kind of give you an overall view of what was going on. And again, like I've said from the very beginning, I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I just, in my head, I knew that my husband and I got married in 2014. And, I just was following this natural progression of, yes, we got married, and then I changed my name. It didn't occur to me that it was the following year when I did it. So yes, I have to retract that. It was not 2014 when I first started seeing 1111. It was 2015. Okay. Not 2014. But again, if I was going to fabricate the story, you would think I would choose dates that would fall into line with this whole, my seeing the number 1111. So, but I'm not, I showed you the document where I changed my name. I changed it for marriage, not because of a comic book character or because I had some secret hidden knowledge of the number 1111. Okay. I mean, it's just what these people will grab onto and grasp onto and cling to as if it is the God's given truth. And it's not. It's just speculation. It's circumstantial. And he's been given an explanation, but he doesn't care. So, but that's where we stand. And I'm not personally interacting with this person anymore. But I will fight his bullshit because, I know that a lot of people have said, just ignore him. Don't give him a platform, which I'm not. I'm not showing his website anymore, and I'm not going to interact with him online or anything like that anymore. But I won't tolerate his bullshit and his bullying, because if I ignore it, what's he going to do next? He's just going to go on and do it to somebody else. And that's not right. So, as long as he keeps playing this little game, I'm going to use legal techniques to have him shut down. And, again, he's showing videos that show my work, which is copyrighted. I'm going to have those legally removed. Okay. I don't care about his accusations because I have evidence proving otherwise. And I don't need to explain myself to him. I really don't. But again, you can't show stuff that you don't have a legal right to show. And he doesn't. So I will fight him on that stuff. All right. So, like I said, be a short video. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Have lots of interesting stuff coming up for you guys. So please stay tuned. Just trying to get everything organized and together so that I can present it to you in a in a very clear and precise way. So, all right, going to end this here. Hope everyone's doing well, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.